Hello and welcome back to the Argy channel on Agrarian Skies 2. If you're following the series, you'll know we built these last time. They're working really well, although the natural spawning items over there are just a little bit slow. But by the time we get back over here from the mob spawner, it's usually spawned some more, so that's working really well. Today we are going to deal with this because I'm pretty fed up with running over here, getting cobble, hammering the cobble into gravel, and then into dust if I need the dust, and then, sorting everything out. It's getting pretty tedious. So I'm going to get some things together and we're going to go and deal with that. So what we need to try and do, I've answered the front door, is get the cobblestone from here using one of these into these barrels, and it's really simple because you make a transfer node just like we did for that one. This time you'll see I've made 4 because we have access to the ender pearls now, so we can make the bulk type, which works out quite cheaper. And then we just put that to the side of there. That's because this is an inventory, that will automatically drag the items out of there. And if we look inside, you can see it's already filling up in its own little buffer. And then we just need to use transfer pipes along here, and that will automatically fill all of these up for us, just like that. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to put a hammer on here. I was going to use pulverizers, but pulverizers are always been a little bit laggy for me, so I'm going to try using this hammer. Now to make the hammer, the hammerer, hammerer. Have a look. You can see it takes an anvil, a weighted pressure plate, some invar which I've already made, and a piston. So I've got everything I need for that in my inventory. Now this is quite a lot of iron. Remember, there's 3 blocks and 5 ingots in an anvil, 2 iron for the weighted pressure plate, 1 iron for the piston, and then there's 2 iron and 1 nickel make 3 invar. I think that's it. There's the hammer made. So we need to get up here and we're going to put him on that one, and that should start filling up with cobble, and there we go, it's filled up. So next we need to power this. Now there's several ways we could have done this, but I'm going to use a lava generator. Lava generator is going to need lava, so we need to pull the lava out of these crucibles and take it to the generator. And to do that we use these transfer nodes again, except this time they are the liquid type and they use a bucket and 2 iron rather than 2 stone and a chest. So let's get these attached to the sides of here. Can I reach from here? Yes, I can. There we go. And you can see it's tried to connect to there, but nothing can get in there at the moment. So let's go and make ourselves a lava generator. There is a magmatic dynamo as well, but I prefer this. Lava generator is there. Should have everything in our inventory. Quite expensive again, a block of iron. So you have to make sure you've done a few stacks of dust and gravel before you can get this far. And we're going to pop him. I need a way up here. I'm falling over myself trying to get up there, aren't I? There we go. We're going to pop him right next to that. And now this should be powered. There we go. And he will just happily hammer on that cobblestone and produce gravel. Now he's got quite a big inventory in here, so you don't have to really be in a rush. You could just do this and then go and sieve the gravel yourself, but because I'm lazy, we are going to make the sieve, and the sieve is 2 of these meshes like the normal sieve, a couple of invar, is it? I thought it was 2 invar. Let's check. Automatic sieves. I can just put sieve, can't I? Here we go. No, 4 invar, 2 nuggets. We need some more, so let's go see if there's any more in here. There's not, so I'm going to make some more invar. There we go. Make sure this is on, which means that is off. Put that in. Put that away, and we can put that away. Right, now the next thing we're going to need to do is, because we're going to put the sieve over here somewhere, we need to get power from the lava generator to the sieve. So we're going to make some ducts. We need those, and the ducts are 2 lead, a glass, and 6 redstone, I think. Yes, and that makes just the basic flux duct. And what that does is it takes power from one thing to another. So if we put 1 on there and 1 down, this is where our sieve will attach when our invar is made. Let's see if it's made yet. Oops, that's the hopper. There we go. Invar. So excellent, so that's the 4th, and we need 1 more to turn to nuggets. There we go. So now we can make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of those, and a couple of casters for the bottom. And a redstone? No. How silly is this? An electrum gear? No. Oh. I only needed 1 silk mesh. There we go. So the sieve. Oh, you see, I tried to plan this time and I still messed it up. So here's a sieve that can go there. Excellent. So now we need to get the gravel from here into the sieve. Let's see if I can sneak over that side. I can. And we're going to use a transfer node for items. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, and that's gone the wrong way. No, it's not. It's gone the right way. Excellent. And that is now sieving gravel. Excellent. So we just need to get that out of there into a chest, which we can do quite simply. Grab just a plain chest, and we use another transfer node items. And that can go from here, I believe. No, it can't. Let's get rid of that. I'm not happy with that joining together. So we are just going to go straight under. And put a chest there. It's a chest there. No. Missed. chest. There we go. Finished. So that will just continue now non-stop to produce the items that we get from sieving gravel, and we'll get all of the items in there. Now I don't want one for sand, but I do want one for dust. So the next thing I'm going to have to do is put a hammer, and then another hammer, and then a further third hammer, which will go from cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, sand to dust, and then another sieve, and that will give me the items for dust. I haven't got sufficient iron at the moment to do that, so what I'll have to do is wait until this has given me sufficient iron, which shouldn't take too long by the looks of things. I'll make a load more iron, a load more invar, and I'll get some more of those made. So that is basically all of our things sorted. Eventually, obviously not just yet because we haven't got the resources, we will then take all of these items, we'll put them into a sorting system, we'll make them into their respective gravel, sands and dusts like that, but automatically, and we'll put them straight into the smeltery, and we can just be finished then with smelting. We'll just automatically get blocks of items at the end of it, but that's a long way down the line yet. Now you'll see I've started growing spruce trees, and that was to make podzol. And I've made 16 so far. These are just normal oak leaves. I've obviously stopped growing this here because I'm going to end up cascading down there. Let's get some of these oak leaves going while I'm over here. And there we go. So the podzol, I needed to make that, which is, let's look it up. It's a soil surrounded by spruce leaves. There we go. And we needed to make that for one of the quests, which opens up the Botania tree for us. Not that one, this one. 100%. So this will give us the Lexica Botania, which is the instruction manual for Botania, and it will give us a mystical white flower seed, and that will enable us then to grow some of these flowers for their petals. And Botania uses the petals then to power things through using mana. And then I also need a petal apothecary. Let's have a look what that is, see if we can't just make one of those quickly. Petal apoth, there we go. It's cobblestone, 2 cobblestone slabs and a petal, so we're going to have to grow this flower first. Piece of dirt, my mattock. Oh, hang on. Now then, I was thinking about this earlier. I'm glad I did. We should be able to crossbreed with this, so that we can increase the value of our mystical white flower. The seeds are not analysed yet. Let's analyse that first. There we go, 111. Most things, the first time that you do them, are going to be 111. So we'll plant that. We will get some more crop sticks and a watering can. Let's grow that to full growth. There we go. Come along, you know you want to. Now there is another way. We've got quite a lot of crossbreeding of different seeds, different plants to make obviously whatever it wants us to make at the end of it. and we've got quite a bit of that to do, so, so I'm going to cheat. I thought I had a bit left. What we will do is we'll set up an area. There we go, mystical white flower. Crossbreed it with the wheat, and we'll get a weed. Try again. And we get more seeds. I don't know how long this is going to take. We should get one fairly soon. But I don't know whether this is there we go, another mystical white flower. So, and this one is 222. So we'll clunk that one. Did I get any petals? I did. So we can make our apothecary now. There we go. Let's leave that. Let's get this apothecary made. No, what haven't I got on me? I haven't got any cobble on me, of all things, and I need some cobble slabs as well. Which, no, I haven't got any of those either. So let's just make briefly some slabs. There we go. One apothecary that can live over here. So eventually I'll be down here, I'm hoping, in this area. Let's just leave it close to. There we go. One apothecary. Should be able to claim that. So yes, 16 more petals. So we need to make the pure daisy. We'll get into that next time. I think we've done enough for today. So in this brief time, you'll see how many we've made. How many iron have we got? We've got 4. So I am going to have to wait just quite a while, really, a short while, until that's made enough iron for us to extend it further. It really is simple. I'm just going to continue this red line down the middle. Put 1, 2, 3 hammers on, and then a sieve, rather than just one hammer and a sieve. And in between each of them will be one of these transfer nodes, exactly the same as that. I'll just go further down, and eventually I'll be sieving dust. So if you're with me, you've hung on this long to my babbling, thank you very much. Please take it easy, and I'll see you next time.